And the goblin gives you a message that his chief wants to talk to you. They have a little plan about how to proceed to the bottom dungeon, which we're not going to show here because you don't have to talk to him to advance in the game. Dwarf sells you a potion. What's the potion for? It's for shrinking. Jump into a mouse hole, and on the other side, you're so small that you get crushed by the troll there if you let it happen, and I did get killed on purpose there, just so that I didn't have to wait for the potion to wear off. Saves quite a bit of time, because otherwise that potion has a poison to it that you have to waste time getting that treasure chest to cure yourself of. And you also have to fight 2 trolls. This way we don't. Okay, another movement pattern. If you step in the wrong spot, there's a nasty floor worm, the tremor worm, that would kill you again. The egg that you've been carrying since a long time ago in the level, it just hatched. It's got this flying lizard that you've been shooting at in other parts of the game. And this is where you use the bait. You place the bait on the trigger so that the lizard lands on it and weights down the thing so that you can get out. Alright. Level 6. Here we find one of the characters in the game, Dunrick, who was just ahead of you in the search for your teacher who disappeared into these dungeons. Mortimer is who you're searching for. He's turning out to be a bit of a jerk. He actually was the mastermind behind causing trouble for Mr. Dunrick and his daughter Anna. All that is unnecessarily added to the plot, but there you go. Okay, after all that movement, we avoided the 2 toughest fight scenes in the game, and now we have this. A barrel, a watery dungeon, and a whirlpool. Using our magic staff for wonderful extrasensory powers such as rowing, our job here is to lure the water monster from that gate there towards the whirlpool. Once the music changes, you know he's chasing you, and you can kind of see the tiny water bubbles that show that it's chasing you. You have to actually dive into the whirlpool before he catches you to win the level. The whirlpool would kill you if you weren't being chased, but someone rescues you after the fact if you're being followed. Okay, last level. Goblin revived you with the magic water of youth from the fountains of this dungeon. Get some last spells here, and we're ready to do battle. Here's the only trapdoor in the game that you have to fall in. All the other ones kill you. This one leads to a dragon. Okay, we got a spell called Blink that makes you disappear for a split second. You need to use it 6 times as the dragon breathes fire at just the right moment to avoid being barbecued. And then after he double inhales, you use the fire protection spell, which can only be used once. After all that exchange, you have a magic amulet, and you have to hold it up in the air without reading the spell that's on it. If you were to cast that spell, it would kill the dragon as well as yourself, and you would lose. Then Mortimer shows up and says, "Why the heck didn't you just do that?" So he gets mad and starts shooting lightning at you. And the cure for that is the Statue of Gold spell that Dunrick gave you. Here's a little okie dokie. He actually shoots a lightning bolt and then it doesn't come after you. You have to be ready for that. 6 times is all you get, and if you use one too soon on that mock shot there, you would lose. After that, he starts taunting you and tells you exactly how to beat him. He talks about how the magic amulet that he took back from you just now will allow the dragon to not attack him. So, use your magnet spell and take it back. And then the dragon will just kill him. Game over, right there. From there, the dragon, who I guess could be allowed to just stay there, there's no real reason to kill him, after all. They just leave him alone. He gets rescued out of there, and then we have this ending text where you just journey out of the dungeon, and talks about how you, after drinking that water from the Fountain of Youth, this old wizard that you've been acting like becomes young enough to date a young woman. Go figure. Anyway, that's the game. Looks awfully fast and simple here once you know what to do. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you again.